Welcome back. Last time we talked about the text field. Now it's the turn for the background, CustomPaint. So let's kick off. Last video we did all the code to clean up the demo app and add a text field like this. It all works fine and dandy. But now it's time for the background, the notebook page look and feel. Those lines, those gray lines, and that pink-ish vertical line. To do that, we're gonna make use of a widget called CustomPaint. And the name already implies that we can do some custom painting. So, let's do this inside the save area and the direct child of the save area. Yeah. So let's create a widget right here called CustomPaint. Perfect. And this CustomPaint, we're gonna give it a foreground painter. And here we're gonna create our own class. So yada yada. Let's call it the page painter. Great name indeed. So now let's create this page painter. We're gonna create a new class page painter, and we're gonna extend it from a custom painter. There we go. And now it wants us to override two methods that come from the custom painter. First one is paint, the most important one, and the second one is the should we paint. And I can already say we don't want to repaint in this case because it's for a background, so we're not going to repaint it. But paint, interesting one. Okay, this custom paint is now fully done. Yes, I guess if I reload, nothing has changed. No, but let's make it happen. Okay, so the first part is let's create those gray lines, and to do that, you're gonna first create a paint, a kind of brush. Like you're gonna do a painting, you need a brush, and here it's called a paint. So I'm gonna make a gray line. So let's make paint line, and it will be of object paint. Cool. And like a brush, like a paint, we can give it a color, and we want it to be maybe, let's see, black, white, something with gray. Well, actually I already know a great color. It's called blue gray. It's like bluish, grayish. I like it. And then let's set how thick the stroke should be. And let's keep it at 1. Cool. So now we have a brush that we can use to paint on the canvas. Great names by Flutter, by the way. I love it. So on the canvas, we're gonna draw a line. That's exactly what we want. Perfect. Okay, so it requires us to set an offset, another offset, and the paint. Well, we already got the paint, so we're gonna put it right here. Yes. So now we need to say, okay, from where to where do you want me to draw this line? So it wants coordinates, right? By using an offset class, apparently. Yes. So let's make 2 of them. Yes. We can first try it out how it works. Yeah. So I guess the first one will be the horizontal and the second one will be the vertical. So let's start by giving it both 0 to start in the top left corner, and then end in the top right corner. And luckily, because we put the custom paint here in this widget tree. So this custom paint will be the total size of the screen. And by that I mean this parameter, this size object, will now be, because we placed it here, the total size of the screen. So we can use size.width. Okay, so I expect this to be now aligned from the top left to the top right. And it did. It actually did. Well, maybe it's hard to tell because it's exactly between the status bar and the app. So maybe put 10 here just for demo reasons. There we go. We have our first line. But now we want to make multiple lines, right? I'm not gonna draw lines the whole time. Let's do that in a nice code way. We can do a for loop. Let's create this for loop, shall we? And inside this for loop, we're gonna draw this line. Yes, perfect. Okay. So let's make a new variable called x. Perfect. Perhaps make a double. Okay. And for x needs to be smaller or equal to the height of this size, because we don't want to extend it, right? And for every loop, we're gonna set x again, plus, and we need to say, okay, how much space do we want to have between those two lines, right? And I guess let's do 40. Yeah, let's do 40. Okay, this is cool. So x will go by 40 until size.height is being hit, and we can put x right here, and we can put x right here. Let's have a look. Only 2 lines. Not what I expected. That is weird. Ah, look what happened. This is good. Okay. It's not taking the size of the whole screen, but the size of the text field. And we can fix this by expanding this to the whole screen. We can use, for example, sized box dot expand. So this will expand all the space that is left on the screen that is not used. So when we, how do we let it run now? Yes, this is it. This is perfect. Yeah, this looks good. The background looks good. Okay, so the lines are great. We're gonna keep it this way. And now we're gonna create that pinkish vertical line. So again, we can create a new brush, a new paint. We're gonna use it paint. I actually don't know what the name of that pink line is. I'm gonna say pink paint because I just don't know a better name. This time we're gonna put the color in for colors dot well, let's do pink. Pink is maybe too hard. Let's do pink accent. Yes, this is better. And the stroke again. Oh, let's make it bigger, more impact. Okay, cool. We have a new brush, and we can use this paint object for our new line that we're going to create. And for this we can do the same again. We can do draw line again. Yes, perfect. We're going to use that paint pink right here. Again, we're going to make 2 offset objects. And now it's just a matter of having the right coordinates. So if I do 10 and 0. That will mean like 10 from left to right and 0 from top to bottom. So right here. And if I'm going to do 10 again, and then size.height, it will go to the bottom. Let's try that. Yeah, perfect. But now, okay, this 10 is way too small. But I'm thinking here, what if I am on a tablet, or I am on just a bigger phone, maybe a smaller phone. I want this pink line to be dependent on the screen. And we can do that. We can use this size object and then width, and we can multiply it by less than 1. So 0.1 to take 10% of the total width that we have. I think this will work. Let's see. Yeah, this looks pretty. Yeah, this looks like exactly what we want. Yeah, I think that's it. The background is done. And next step will be to create and use a handwritten font. And then maybe decorate this text field even more to outline some and maybe just more decorations. But thanks for listening, and see you guys all in the next video.